Right, what I've got for you today is some Tinders that I've put together. We've got 6 natural ones and 2 man-made, or 2 that you can buy, and we're just going to test them to see how good they are with the spark stick. The natural ones are ones that you would either find in the wild or you'd get from the wild and then prepare yourself further. So let's take a look at them. Alright, first up here we've got charred cloth. This is cotton that's been allowed to char without properly burning. So if you can see there, it's black and brown. It's quite easily made. You can make it a few ways. You can either just light it and stamp it out, or you can light it. You can put it into an old bean tin with a hole in the top of the lid. Put it in the fire until it stops smoking out of the lid. And then you take it out of the fire, bung the hole, leave it to cool, and you've got your charred cloth. But I'll show you how to make that tutorial on how to make that properly in the next few weeks. So let's see how well that lights. Right, so we'll just light it with the spark stick. There you have it, flame. Right, so next up we've got Cramp Ball. I've shown you this before, but I haven't lit it. That's the inside. I don't know if you can get a better look in this light. This one's not really ideal. I don't know if I'll actually struggle to light this. I always seem to struggle whenever I seem to film it. But we'll give it a go with the spark stick. So there you've got your Cramp Ball. I'll give that a go now. Right, so there it is, embering away gently. You won't actually create a flame from this unless you have lots of them together, but you can just pack your other tinder into this. Right, next what I have for you is some tinder bracket. There, that's actually a piece that's been 24-hour boiled, beat out and then dried. So that's what it looks like there. That's the texture and fit, quite strong like leather. Apparently they used to use this as an alternative to leather to make straps with. I can believe that really, given the sort of the feel and the strength of it. So I'll give that a go, a light in that for you. Right, so what we've got here is the fungus. I've just exposed the frayed edge, and that's what you're going to strike your spark onto. You won't have much luck if you try and strike it into the centre because an ember won't catch. And what we're going for is a slow blowing ember again, that when you add it to your tinder bundle then it produces a flame, as it won't actually produce a flame on its own, unlike the charred cloth. So we'll give that a go. So there you have it there. There's your tinder bracket, and that's it smouldering away. Quite easily lit, and that's what makes it so good with the flint and steel, as long as you catch it on the very edge. So there you have tinder bracket. Right, so what I've got here is tinder bracket again, but this is actually being prepared by boiling it for 24 hours, beating it, then boiling it again for another 24 hours in a hardwood ash solution, so it gives it this black appearance, shiny from where the ash is actually set into it. And this should make it like really easy to light, and your you can actually produce a flame with this if you've got enough of it. It just makes it a lot easier to light than the first lot of tinder bracket. So it's just less hard work. A lot of preparation time. I mean, you're talking like 48 hours boiling, so it is a bit sort of tiresome to make. But once you've got it, and you've got a lot of it, you won't need much to get your fire going. So we'll give that a go now. Okay, so just strike the spark stick onto it. So there you have it. There's your charcoal, your hardwood ash boiled tinder bracket. Right, what we've got next is some cat's tail cotton, which comes off obviously a cat's tail plant. Any of you that have come across a cat's tail plant before and know how to use one, you'll know that you can use pretty much every part of the plant all year round. So this is basically just being prepared by picking it from the plant, wetting it, soaking it in water, and drying it under compression, which in my case was in a vise, a wooden vise. So we're going to see how well this takes the spark. There you go, that's cat's tail cotton. Right, so we'll just strike the spark stick onto it. As you can see there, it goes up into flames, but it burns very quickly. I've had this problem before I compressed it, and another way that I found to be quite good is you peel it apart as if you're separating sheep's wool. My friend actually showed me how to do this way after I failed at trying it under compression several times. So you just part it so it becomes quite a large, loosely packed bundle. And then you should get a bit more of a result from it. And there you have it. So the more you have, obviously it's still embering away there, so you can repack it. And blow into it, and you've still got your ember going. You can probably see on the camera there it's still smouldering. So you can light your tinder like that. Obviously it's better if you've got a naked flame, but like I say, you can either compress it like I've done or prise it apart like wool, which seems to work a lot better. But there you have it, there's the cat's tail. Okay, what I've got here is cotton thistle cotton. I know I've shown you this one before, but I just thought I'd throw it in so you can see it when it's compared to the others. So I'll show you, this is the last of our natural tinders for today, but I'll show you how this goes compared to the other ones. So let's have a look. Right, so again, what I'm going to do with this is just prise it slightly. That helps the flame spread. So you've got like quite a loosely packed bundle there, and then just strike onto it. Hopefully it'll go up as well as it did last time I tried this. And there you have it. Doesn't seem to fail, that one. Definitely my choice of tinder when you're out in the woods. I'd definitely go for that one. Obviously it's in massive supply in the summer, and it always seems to be dry, even if it's been quite a rainy day. And even if it's not, all you need to do is stick it in your pockets or under your armpit for half an hour and it's dry. So there's your cotton thistle. Right, so now I'm going to move on to the man-made stuff. I've got two of them. Cotton wool and kitchen roll. Anyone who's used cotton wool before knows how well that goes up, and I'll demonstrate that to you last. Firstly I'm going to demonstrate kitchen roll. Strange one, but everyone seems to take tissue into the wild with them, and if you don't, you should. So I'll show you how to light that. Right, so all I've done there is tear it up a bit, expose frayed edges, which help take the spark better, and I'm just gonna strike it onto the kitchen roll. See if it gets going. Might need a bit of assist from blowing. There you have it. That's kitchen roll for you. Takes a bit, but when it does, it burns pretty gently. And there you have it. That's kitchen roll. Okay, so last, probably the best one, is cotton wool. So you don't need any preparation for this. You can take it straight out of the bag, or cotton buds. No separating. Just simply strike onto it, and away you go. So I'll show you that now. Hopefully I'll get it first strike. There you have it, easy as that. Right, so there you've had, that's the natural tinders that I would use when I was out in the woods. Obviously some of them I keep in my firebox with me anyway, and other ones I just look around and find, such as the cotton thistle and the cat's tail. I'd just look for them, but the charred cloth and the tinder bracket fungus, obviously you can't just find it prepared, so it is something you need to do at home, or unless you're staying at a fixed camp for a long time, you could also use it. The other things that I carry in my firebox are wood shavings here, just any old wood shavings. I think this is African something, sapel. Just any wood will do, but it's just good to keep some dry shavings in, just in case it's being wet, so you've got a tinder bundle ready. And also birch bark, which anyone who's burnt birch bark before knows how well that lights and goes up. So that aids in, once you've got your ember or your flame, starting your smaller fire, because obviously your fire is built in stages. I'll go over a tutorial of fire building in another video, but there you have it. So that's what I carry in my firebox, amongst other things, which I'll show you another time as well. So thanks for watching. Keep checking back for more videos. Cheers.